Omtata, Patirinda.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for seeing me at long last, and I'm happy it's on this occasion of bidding our brother Senator Murkomen kwaheri. Senator Murkomen is a great man, a good friend, and I remember shortly after I had been declared the winner of the Senate seat in Busia, he called to congratulate me, and he put me through to talk to His Excellency the President. I'm very grateful for that, and I have no doubts that being the man who has clarity of mind and conviction, he is going to deal with that huge ministry in a manner that will satisfy many Kenyans. Senator Murkomen, as you have heard from the senators around here, the issue of roads is a problem across the country, and I will be knocking on your door very soon to come to Busia and see the Kisumu-Busia highway that has made Busia town look like a cowshed. We hope you'll help us fix the road. God bless you and good speed.
Honorable Senators, you know when the senator for Busia is happy, everybody is happy. So, so I want to conclude now with just two more, Senator Medu and one more senator from this side, Senator Mohamed Abdara Shakila.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm very grateful that I got an opportunity to speak on this very big day. It is not every day that a senator is appointed to be a CS. I would want to wish my brother, the senator for Elgeyo Marakwet, the best as he takes on the new duties. Senator Kipchumba Murkomen and Senator Aaron Cheriot in the chambers today. My being here in this Senate, they have really contributed. I would not want to underscore their contribution to my being here. When somebody was almost convincing our party leader that it was not necessary to do a nomination or party primaries in my county, because they were saying that the guy that was running against was so popular, Senator Kipchumba and Senator Cheriot stood by me. They said, subject the young man to nominations. If he's good enough, he will win. If he is not good enough, he will learn. And I'm very happy that I beat the guy with over 100,000 votes because I was popular. And they knew that I was popular. They were only victimizing me because I was a young person. Senator Kipchumba Murkomen has mentored many of us. And it is now for Senator Aaron Cheriot to take it from where Senator Kipchumba is leaving. As I wind up, he has a date for the people of Nyandarua. He promised them the road from Donjojero to Ihide that is connecting Nyandarua and the county where his wife comes from. So he has a date to his in-laws. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Okay. Senator Abdallah.
Asante, Mheshimiwa Speaker, kunipatia hii nafasi kumpongeza Waziri Murkomen. Waziri Murkomen amethibitisha ya kwamba ukifanya kazi yako vizuri kikamilifu kwa Senate, unaweza kukua na ufike kiwango tofauti. Kwa hivyo nachukua huo uwe ni mfano mwema kwa viongozi wengine ya kwamba mtu anaweza kukua kutoka pale aliko na akasonga mbele, na Murkomen amethibitisha hivyo. Mheshimiwa Waziri, najua umepewa mambo mengi tofauti ama request nyingi na watu. Mimi nikiongeza sauti yangu, Mheshimiwa Speaker, ni kwamba sisi Lamu hatujawahi kupata lami. Labda ingekuwa si ile lapset, mpaka sahihi hatungekuwa na hata kilomita 1 ya lami. Na hiyo imewekwa kwa upande wa Lamu Magharibi. Tunaomba Mheshimiwa Murkomen kwa upande wa Lamu Mashariki ujaribu kutuwekea lami kutoka pale lapset kwenda Kiunga, kwa sababu hiyo ndio barabara magaidi wanatumia. wanatumia na kujificha kuja kufanya uhalifu katika kaunti ya Lamu. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Murkomen, ukiangalia hiyo barabara ya Kiunga kutoka pale Hindi mpaka kufika Kiunga mpaka Mkokoni, utakuwa umetupunguzia mzigo mkubwa sana wa magaidi na tutakuwa tunapita hiyo barabara bila shida yoyote. Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi nashukuru sana kwa kunipatia hii nafasi na kupongeza Mheshimiwa Murkomen, na sina shaka utaacha urithi wa kuthibitisha kwamba umeweza hiyo wizara na umefanya kazi nzuri. Shukran sana.
Senator Mazayo, Stewart, Mainoli Terinda.
Asante Bwana Spika kwa kunipatia nafasi hii. Cha kwanza nataka kumpatia kongole ndugu yangu Murkomen kwa kuteuliwa kama waziri, na mwisho vile vile hatimaye bunge letu la kitaifa kupitisha ya kwamba anafaa na anastahili kuwa waziri wa barabara na mambo ya uchukuzi. Bwana Spika, mkono wa buriani kwa ndugu yangu Murkomen. Kitu ambacho mimi naweza kusema kikubwa kama ndugu yake Murkomen, na kwamba kwa umri mimi nafikiria ni mkubwa zaidi, naweza kumwambia sasa, wadhifa uliopewa wewe ni wadhifa mkubwa sana. Macho yote yanaangalia, hayaangalii umri, bali wataangalia matendo utakayofanya ndani ya ofisi. Usia wangu ninao kuambia ndugu yangu, na ushike vizuri sana, ufunge katika vidole vyako, ni kwamba ukiwa unatumikia Wakenya wote, watumikie kwa roho moja. Na mimi ninayo imani ya kwamba utawatumikia kwa uwezo, maarifa kadri ya Mwenyezi Mungu alivyokupa. Nakumbuka tu cha umuhimu ambacho naweza kusema kwamba Senator Murkomen aliweza kukitenda na Wakenya wengi waliweza kukiona, ni wakati wa ugavi wa pesa. Mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa shahidi. Seneta wa Nandi alitutoroka, alikwenda akakimbia mbio sana, alafu sisi tulikuwa tunapoteza pesa. Tana River ilikuwa inapoteza, Kilifi ilikuwa inapoteza, na kaunti zingine pia ilikuwa zinapoteza. Bwana Spika, lakini Bwana Murkomen na Aaron Cheriot Bwana Spika,
kupea hoja ya nidhamu wa uchukui.
Mr. Speaker, when you look at standing orders on the contents of speech, Mr. Speaker, it's it in order for the great senator and minority leader to cast aspersions that I was running away. You know, is it in order? And those are things that are gone. And yeah, it's a historical fact. Why is he reopening and revisiting? Yet we are not in an historical injustice class, Mr. Speaker. He is totally out of order to cast aspersion. And by the way, to cast aspersion against my teacher, who supervised me for 4 years, and he knows I passed with flying colors. That is a serious indictment, Mr. Speaker.
Just promise him that this time around you'll not run away.
Thank you. Asante Bwana Speaker. Bwana Speaker, wakati ule ilihusika kusema kabisa kwamba lazima watu waonyeshe ubabe, waonyeshe ya kwamba wana Ukenya ndani. Na lilikuwa jambo la kushangaza, jambo pia la kuweza kupeana mkono wa kongole, na ili sisi wengine tuliona ya kwamba mtu ikiwa anaweza kujitolea ya kwamba kaunti yake inapata, lakini kwa sababu wengine wanapoteza, sio haki. Akaona ni kwamba lazima asimame na wale wanaopoteza ili tupate maendeleo. Bwana Spika,
tunamuongeza dakika moja tu.
Dakika 5 Bwana Spika. Tafadhali.
Umemaliza 2.
Haya.
Zinabaki 2.
Na huyu mwambie Charagea asiingie, asiwe na hoja ya nidhamu katikati. Bwana Spika, Bwana Spika, Cha umuhimu ni kwamba wakati ukiwa unaketi katika wizara na unaendelea kutenda kazi zako, ndugu yangu Murkomen, watu wa pwani wanakuangalia. Mara nyingi katika serikali zilizopita kutokea wakati wa uhuru mpaka hivi sasa tunaangalia serikali ambayo inaongozwa na William Ruto. Tunasema ya kwamba wakati mkifikiria kutengeneza barabara za pwani, tusifikirie mambo ya utalii. Manake hilo ndio lilikuwa lengo lao. Tuanze kufikiria kwamba wakati wa watu wa pwani pia wako na markiti, wako na masoko makubwa makubwa, wako na wakulima, wako na mabarabara pia wanataka kwenda katika vitongoji kule wanakoishi. Ili tuweze kupata maendeleo pia sisi kama yale yaliko katika kaunti zingine ndani ya Kenya. Ndugu yangu Murkomen, mimi ninajua ya kwamba wewe ni kiongozi dhabiti na utaweza kuendeleza kazi yako kiukamilifu kutumikia Wakenya, na mimi nakutakia kila laheri katika hizo shughuli zako wakati ukiendelea na uwaziri wako. Asante. Mungu akubariki sana.
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance. I want to join the rest of our colleagues in, first of all, congratulating our colleague, Senator Kipchumba Murkomen, for his appointment and now confirmation by the National Assembly, awaiting to take the oath of office and begin his stint as a Cabinet Secretary for Transport, Infrastructure, and so many other things. On many occasions, Mr. Speaker, he loves to remind us that he's now in charge of land, sea, and air. A very powerful man in this country. But I'd wish to remind him, Mr. Speaker, that on many occasions, Senator Kipchumba Murkomen is my good friend. I always refer to him as the son of Reverend Joanna Kanda, to remind him his roots, not to forget the upbringing that has gotten him this far. I'd wish to remind my colleague and that on this day, as we bid him farewell as colleague senators, to first stay true to his roots and remember that as a country, Mr. Speaker, and this is something which I say to all of us as leaders, on many occasions we forget that we lead extremely poor people. You know, Mr. Speaker, you come to Parliament, we serve in high offices. When you fly, you're flown on business class, you're able to afford the best of food in town. And on many occasions, it's very easy to lose touch with reality and forget that the people we represent, the people upon whose ticket we get the chance to serve country, live in raw, abject poverty. I have no doubts in my good friend Senator Murkomen that he will not forget about his roots, that as he leads that ministry, he will lead a transformation program that will ensure that we better the lives of ordinary Kenyans, ensure that the policies that he puts in place will leave Kenyans far better than before he became a minister. That's my single most prayer, and I believe it's a prayer of many people who wish him well, including his family, his children. I'm sure if I had gotten a message from your son, Kiberur, or Kibet, or Kipto, or your daughter Cherono, or even your wife, Gladys Wanjiro, they will have asked that I remind you to remain to be the true family man that you are. Don't forget your family, even as you serve the nation, Senator Kipchumba Murkomen. I believe that even as a Senate as well, we are your second family. Remember, Senator Murkomen, that in the year 2020, when the roads bill made its way to the Senate, senators took a very principled position, that given the fact that KERA serves interlinkably together with county governments, and it was increasingly becoming the norm rather than the exception on many occasions, to find that in the audit report of many counties, a road is done by KERA and the county government also comes and does the same road. And Kenyans ended up losing a lot of money. Senators demanded to be part and parcel of the county
Yeah, and him some 2-3 minutes.
Senator Faki wants to give me 1 hour. I don't think I need that, Mr. Speaker. But the point that I was making is that as a House, we demanded to sit in the County Roads Committee as senators, because you cannot oversight the operations of county government if The situation is such that you find roads that are being done by the county government, the national government continues to put money on the same. Therefore, it made lots of sense. I do look forward to a time where, either by policy proposition or through legislative proposal to this House, the senator will actually cede to that request and accept that senators be part and parcel of the County Roads Committee, so that we oversight and we ensure that Kenyans get value for their money. Finally, Mr. Speaker, is just to also remember that we have Senator Soipan. I had wished that he had been here this afternoon to also give her farewell. We wish her well. In the cabinet, Mr. Speaker, I was counting actually, and I said perhaps maybe the president loves this house more than the other. It's a dangerous statement to make, but if you count the number of senators that will be in this cabinet, including our colleague, Senator Professor Kithure Kindiki, who has been a leader in this house, Senator Mithika Linturi, Senator Soipan Tuya, Senator Kipchumba Murkomen, I see a complete departure from the past where in cabinet, Senate was looked down upon. I see actually a future where ministers will look forward to coming to this house and answering to questions of accountability as demanded of by colleague senators, and treat this house with the respect that it deserves. I believe that our former leader will lead the light in ensuring that this place has its rightful place. I wish you well, Senator Murkomen. I appreciate for the time that we have served here together, about 7 or 8 years. Thank you for being a good friend, for assisting many young people. I know your students, Senator Cherargei and Chimera, never got the opportunity to say they appreciate you for being a good teacher on their behalf. Though you never taught me personally, you taught at a university that I went to, and actually at a time when I was a student. So on behalf of all your former students as well, we celebrate you. Godspeed in your activities. Go ye and serve this country well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Linda. Senator Murkomen, at least we have one thing in common, that both of us are born from men of God. I'm also a son of Reverend Erastus Murungi. So at least bear that in mind. Even when we meet in the corridors, at least we must get them blessings. Get other wishes from the following senators, who I can see are lined up here, but because of time, maybe, I know you have an open door policy. Your office will be open anytime. Senators, you can visit Waziri to wish him well and to discuss other issues. We have Senator Okech Endi, Senator Sekirenku, Senator Ngogi Joe, Senator Sosa, give you time, Senator Lema Letian Ezena. You are wishing again yourself, Senator Murkomen. I can see you here. Okay, Senator Kiboa Nahari Yaminda, Senator Oyemo Beatrice, and your student, Senator Chelagay Samson. But there are few interventions here from Senator Maratia.